Hi, we're living boys. We're back with another top lane gameplay. Again, on the journey, try and make Briar players a little bit better top lane because, again, this is our most struggling role for sure. Today we're against Malphite. The idea with Malphite is like, if he walks melee to you, you can look for auto Q autos, but it is rare that one doesn't just play Q poke. So a lot of times you do want to scale up E. You can wait till the last second if you want to, or you can just take a stance on what your favorite is. Again, lane Briar is always just waiting to level 3. And we are not going BTA build, which is one that I popularized, where you take Exhaust Ignite into any matchup and you just fight him level 1 with W. Because a lot of you guys were struggling with that one, and you know, it does take some discipline to know when you can and when you can't go in. So we're just going to stick with E here and just let this guy Q me, wait till level 3, and then wait for this game to feel a little bit better. Standard CSing here. When I see his E or his Q come out, I'm going to use my E and try and maintain perfect farm. We're already up 20 gold. I like this guy's vibe. He's cool. Nothing you can do about that one. It is what it is. I don't really like D-Shield that much in this matchup. Look for a big E there. Could get level 2 and just take the W. Take the early W too, just in case he didn't turn around. But nice. Now, when you realize that your wave is in a bad spot, which would be like getting stuck outside of his turret, you try and fix that ASAP without losing too many minions. So as you can see, right now my lane's in a bad spot. Not where I want to be. Because if I get 3 camp ganked right now, man, I'm going to cry. But I think we'll make it out of this one alive. I think. Here we are. And using my E to get the wave in is always like the key. ES to CS with Malphite, he's super low mana, low health. That was a good level up timer abuse right there. And one cool thing you can do too is if Malphite's shield gets super low like that, try and leave it there until you have a good trade. I could have taken a cheater there because this is pushing back to me. But no, I didn't really want to. Again, if you can leave the shield super low, you have like 10 seconds. We might, you know, we'll try and pull it off and show you, but it is what it is. The game giveth and taketh, right? He goes for this cannon. I'm going to look to pressure him a little bit. Yeah, I think he just dies to bleed. And again, that was just discipline on your E there. Nothing too crazy. Again, you have lethal tempo. You want to greed these trades as much as you possibly can. And that was just a good example of that. If he pivots up, we'll try and leave. Yeah, okay. So he didn't pivot up. So obviously he's not coming for me. Stick that recall there. What do we go here? I think I can go something more greedy. I feel like I kind of got this guy on lock right now. I'm going to take the greedy Cole here, but our main build is definitely going BorK. I think there are times when BorK is really good. Malphite is one of the matchups where if you're ahead, BorK is super good because he's going to slow your attack speed and try and kite you, and BorK helps you kind of stay close to him. If you find yourself struggling in this matchup, maybe try Black Cleaver Rush. You can go Black Cleaver Rush into any tank and it'll fare very well because you can see this guy's going to be stacking armor. I'm just in a good position. Getting that wave bounce means that this comes back to me. So I'm going to try and punish him again here. I do want to get my ward down. I don't mind letting their team know where I warded. That's no big deal. Again, the moment that the spell hits you with someone with Arcane Comment, you want to immediately pivot. So when he has it up, I'll try and show you guys what I do. It's super simple, but it's easy to let it stack up and not really care. So once he throws Q, look, walk to him, let him throw Q. And we immediately pivot back. Oh, we pivoted too early there. But that's the idea, and you can almost get like 100% dodge rate with it. It's definitely good to know. That extra bit of damage does add up. So it has it again, so we'll try. Again, you know, you kind of just have to see it coming. I'm trying to set it up, which like won't help this situation. Trying to force this is not that good, but he thinks I'm looking to trade into him right now, which is actually very Don't know where their jungler is just yet, so. I'm going to get it one of these times. I'm going to take a quick W1, W2. And we could just get ult and ult him here. I should have definitely not tried to talk while doing that one. Hey, we did it. But we're looking pretty good. Actually dead on next cast of WQ, but his jungler is here perfectly timed. And again, I did ward, but I didn't ward in a pingable way, so they don't know it for sure. They can assume it. But yeah, I'm not playing this perfectly. I definitely would have liked to have hit that ult. I do sometimes like troll myself because I'll start saying what I'm going to do a bit too much and I don't do what I'm so trying to say, so that's on me. Would like to get this wave crashed into the turret here, but I do want to try and trade into him beforehand. He definitely has kill on me. I get poked out a bit too much more past this moment, but and again, people complain about Bramblevest beating them up in topside. Like, just remember, as you W2, while no one is near you, and E is almost always like 100 health. So it's really, do you have the time? Let's see if they'll take the recall. He's on no mana, and the wave is pushing back to me, so again, we can just sit here and chill. He has no mana for attack speed slow, so we're just going to force his flash out here. Now, we can just dive him, so I'm going to start pressuring this wave under, too. I think it goes pretty well for us. He has to cancel that recall, so we can start taking huge prio into this. I can actually keep him walking. See how far he's willing to go. Nice, so he went really far. That's good. He's going to TP back, right? Not for. Oh, did he use it earlier? I think he did. This sometimes can be a little risky, but if your minion walks under turret, you can kind of skip like that. Okay. I would have pinged it if I saw it, so I was surprised with myself that I hadn't. That means that he didn't. So that's good. Now again, you choose how greedy you are with your TP. Again, I'm a very worst case scenario TP player, so you know, I don't like to just TP on these empty wave states because the fear if I die, it is really bad for me. I'm ahead, and one of the best ways to play top lane is like if you're getting small advantages, just keep taking them because they add up so fast in top lane. Whereas, you know, in other roles, you kind of need some more explosive plays to get like huge advantages, but top lane you can be so chill just getting small dubs over and over again. So again, our small dub right now is this wave is pushing to me, and that's what we want. I'm gonna get this arcane comment. I think I've done it one time. We're gonna get it right there. I'm gonna look for W2E, make sure that I'm healing. Again, man, that Q poke only does but so much, right? Ping that's warded. I do have Vamp Scepter too, so I can continue to like add hit. But again, I love doing stuff like that. Just a sneaky W2E. Especially in a matchup that I like, can't really force too hard. Again, I'm just trying to get this wave on my side. Once he E's, that's usually a good time for you to start looking to use yours, because that attack speed slow is very serious. Happy that he turned around like that. He might look to ult me here and kill me. He could. Preemptively juke it. Oh, I tried. I think I still win if I can W. No. That was a good try. I mean, dude, it was actually a really sick play. Sometimes you do the right thing and you fucking lose, man. Get over it. It's gonna happen. Basically what you do is you walk backwards to try and force him to overshoot, and then you immediately pivot with W. Again, man, won't always work, but if you're, you know, you get your heart in the right place, head in the right place, and then you now all you need is your champion. Ooh, not bad. I mean, shit happens, bro. It's all good. Now we did have TP advantage. Since his previous one, he does make it here in time. But what we can do, we can actually get our wave in, and then maybe look to ult here. Doesn't actually sound the worst. We're good on that, and then we can just look. I'm going to shoot a really shitty angle just because I feel like it might add up. Wow, from downtown, huh? Oh my god. Yo, Falcons, that was a really sick E, bro. Nice. Now he does push next wave. Do I have item? I don't, right? I don't have recurve? Yeah. Not too bad. If Zoe wanted to actually pick this up, I can go here. Doesn't look like he's that. More of an advanced trade for sure. That's alright, it's just one wave. I was able to save the bot lane play, I'm happy about that. Ooh, he did just ward, that's awesome. He is on a stronger power spike than me right now. Again, I did buy coal. There we go, we got the Arcane Comet. He might just send the wave there, so I'm just going to heal up a little bit. I don't think their jungler's coming top anytime soon. I do get my item, and again, I bought coal, and he's buying good power spikes now, but not good items later, or like in the immediate later. So not too mad here. Good. We want to get our wave in and then just recall. We might have to die for it. We'll see if he checks us on that. If he gets ultimate in time or not. Huge. Now we just need to not let him freeze this by letting him stand. And the wave's in. Nice. Perfect. Not every Malphite would let you do that. In most cases, you'd have to call your jungler there, but he clearly is some plan. But nice. Now their Ashe is the fed thing. We're going to do this, and we're back. A lot of you guys do ask me why do I E in base, because it costs 6% of my max health and gives me 10. So I always heal 4% of max health in base. It gets you full faster. As you can see, right, I'm not full health right now, but I mean, I'm 4% higher than what I would be. All right, so we're on the BorK power spike. Again, Malphite is a lane Briar counter. Mostly just because he can choose to not fight you. He doesn't. Try and bait him. No, if he never tries to fight you, then you're not baiting good enough. Malphite's taking the random walk here. I heavily disagree with this play here. I can ult if my team gets a good angle, but I'm definitely going to huge advantage before that. Sure. I can play it, dude. If they want to, I can. Not too mad about that. They're super low. Am I crazy for not going for this, or crazy for going for it? Could I have changed that? No, I think they just had the cooldown. So that's alright though. Just took for a top turret, but that shit happens. I like to play. I mean, to be honest, she just had ENW and I queued into her W. I don't think I could have W'd sideways there. No, here's what it is. Now we do have Phage. One of the coolest things about this champ is Black Cleaver, because dealing physical damage reduces their armor, right? Stacks 5 times, 6 seconds. Dealing physical damage also grants me movement speed for 2 seconds. Well, would you know that your passive is actually physical damage? So if I hit anything, I have permanent Phage movement speed. I think I want to save this. I don't even think I save it, but at least try and trade it. I get permanent movement speed and armor pen. So again, now that we're on BorK, we can start chasing a little bit better. You can see I still have Phage. Movement speed just slamming through. Yep. This guy said rock solid when he killed me, so I had to get him back. And that'll be turret down. Unless someone comes and saves it. Again, I'm still playing for Cole. Again, remember, this is where I'm weak. So we're doing well while I'm weak. Good juke out of me there. Gonna try again. What's going on here? Oh, good bait. She got the Dark Harvest proc. That does suck. It's a tough one to know exactly what to do because your team wants to do that, but you're low. I think I'm just gonna let the wave crash into me. Try not die for it. That's okay. Bleed gets those minions. That's good. Now that I'm not missing any experience, I can start walking here. Try and speed this up a little bit, because getting my team away from this play is what lets me take my recall again. Do want to stay for any play that my team needs me for, so. Nice. Seems like LeBlanc took the trade of lane. LeBlanc is a Briar counter when she plays for double chain. I was about to say, no shot, that's happening. Oh my god. We need to watch a replay on that. And we get Cole. Nice. The Cole plus Tower actually gets me Black Cleaver at 16 minutes. So this is huge. So we're definitely pulling far ahead of him. Again, he bought items that were good in the moment. And now you can see his build looks a lot worse than mine. Because I'm on 2 full complete items. He's on a bunch of armor components. Again, this rune page is probably the best one. So lock this in most matchups. If you need bone plating, definitely take it. But it's the sauce, right? I will ward here. I am coming to this. Definitely a Merc tread angle here. Mercury is treading. It seems like they actually just clean that very well. Nice. Yeah, top lane's feeling pretty good. Again, we're starting to get about a level of experience. Some CS for sure, and our turret. And we definitely pulled more enemies, which that pressure, you don't really get a stat for that, but you do know that it's there. Try and get mid waves into that turret. You likely can't step up. Yeah, they're going to pull players. The top side, so while your team is looking, if they're not answering this play, that means they're looking on your side. So you do need to be pretty careful of that. We will look for a combo here. She does get this turret, but we can definitely kill her for it for sure. Okay. Got a flash. That's not too bad. I can actually counter pressure right here. So I'm going to go here. He's looking to recall. I'm going to try and get there in time. I don't think I can. So we confirm her recall. That's good. Now we get to TP down to bot lane. And pressure this tier 2. So now this is dragging one player here for sure. That's good. She does have TP too. I don't know if she actually has it. There's no flash though. And again, top lane's like all about pressure and just, you know, these small leads for sure. So grabbing these Krugs, that's affecting someone. Good, got my health up. And I can look for the TP here. I don't want to TP so early because then they just walk away, right? Once like Malphite TP's in, yeah, or ult's in, now we can go. I think I'm just gonna kill this guy for free. That guy's E's are crazy work. Oh my Bard, you are different. There's no flash, so we can just send that. Good hit. Good. And let's definitely prioritize a turret here while they clean that up. We can actually maybe reset for Otacon. I see my Zoe's looking for this guy, so I'm going to step up and keep eyes on me if I can. I'll pose a question mark to that. I think recalling for Otacon is correct, but I don't want to tell my team what to do because it might piss them off. I'm going to pose that as a question. Hey, you guys want to do this? Maybe you guys rocking? Go ahead and do this. I do want to get this recall off because of how good our treads are against their team. Oh. Huge. Yeah, this would probably be Merc treads into Overlords and then just get huge. So again, this is where this came from. We were thinking about doing Titanic. Maybe we do that. BorK into Titanic's not bad at all. Maybe we do that. But yeah, this is what we went here. Did the BorK first variation, which again, low win rate. Black Cleaver is definitely the standard. But again, there's definitely other options. There's other options for sure. I think they're against tanks. You should always be building Black Cleaver first or second. This is one of the times that you had to. But yeah, I mean, shout out my team, man. They played really standard top lane dub here. It's actually pretty good lethal tempo. And one of our only real deaths was like a Malphite ult that we predicted and didn't get. But you can see there's a big diff there, man. Top lane, if you're beating enemy top laner, not going to be close, man. The advantages stack up so quick. Thank you for watching. Alright, we're into a second game. We're going to try and do a little BorK into Titanicing. I think it's really cool to swap between the two based on what you want. So if I'm behind, I'm going Titanic. If I'm ahead, I'm going to lock in a BorK. Standard runes again. We are against the Riven matchup. This is a terrible one. Riven is just one of those champs that just has a good matchup into you and not really that many options after level 6. But the main thing that we want to do, you already know what I'm going to say. Get level 3, try and get some good trades in, try and lock in some good advantages. Good weight on her end, actually. Missed that auto, which is good. If that E went into wall, that could have been good. I could have held it a second later. I'd follow her first, too. Hey, man, if I die here, that's probably fine. Wow, you are something else. What is that paid actor? Check PayPal, bro. Hey, thanks a ton. Wow. I'm speechless. Bro, you got it. Yeah, oops for sure, man. And instead of slow push this wave, we're just going to try and send it in, see if we can get this wave to bounce. If I die for this bounce, that's okay. We will just... we can do. Hopefully that flies in. She might pull it. It is what it is. I think I just have to TP back here. That's okay. He predicts me walking here. That'd be... let's get a little BorKing. I actually don't even want to go BorK right now just because that recall was so bad, but my jungler is actually on the top side. Like, awesome. Give me the cannon EXP. Take a fast combo here. Got her. Me. Wow, this. Yeah, I mean, we're cooked. Oh, we tried to hit a W and then slide back E. It really just is Volibear versus Lee Sin. Lee Sin just has a slower full clear, man. So even TPing back there, he could have 5 camp and came to hover if he wanted to. He locks in his full clear. Likely I would have too. My full clear wouldn't have taken that long, but it is what it is. We're in a rough spot for sure. But yeah, man, I mean, that's just what happens. I didn't have to take that TP again. I could have just let the freeze happen, die there, then TP back. That's likely better than the situation that we have here, but I was pretty sold on my jungler being there when I checked this. Let's see if we can get this wave in this time and hopefully get a quick little bounce back. Stuff like that is pretty, is a huge loss on your side for sure, but stuff like that only, decides your game if you let it. See what we can do. Now this wave does push back to us, which is very awesome. So we just don't want to take any damage here. The risk of losing another full wave could be so detrimental. We do have to miss some minions, but it happens, man. That's top lane. You can fight against the grain top lane all you want, but the reality is top lane will win that fight against the grain. I'm going to walk forward when I want. Hey, you feel free to do it and let me know how it turns out. Go to take a little punish there, but at least I got one minion for it. Not too bad. I can heal up a good amount like that. Playing for that is pretty rough for me, but I definitely would. Bro needs it. Definitely be there. And I'm right here. If they leave out, we can definitely go. Big E. Both are in the wall. Like where we're at for now. I'm gonna stay close, but not too close. So I can play for the next cooldowns. Auto Q auto starts stacking up as much lethal tempo, and that was a solid play. Good job. Referee is huge there. We were able to get a lot done. Which sums you can sometimes just ping sums and it'll say used or not. And I'm not exact, and I don't think Riot's been exact about how that truly functions. There's a lot of times where you can click it and get the extra info, and sometimes you can't. But so good. Ooh, that was a bit scary, yeah. Now we both are going to fight. I'm grabbing a health potion. Why? I don't think you should ever grab health potions after like first recall or refillable on second. Because I know she's going to send it with every cooldown that she has, including ult, as soon as she can. Because that's when Briar starts losing to Riven, is once she just gets level 6 and forces a fight. She always has the damage to really one-tap you. It is. So we are in this position now where, like, we see her use Q3 and E. We can try and look. I'm going to pop that health pot like we were talking about there. And we are just looking to knock her away and then hopefully play for this. I think she might win this situation, unfortunately. Oh, I think I do. Nice. This kid's flashes are really, really, really interesting. I think in a perfect world, he might have been able to win that. But we were able to get the E, and that E solidifies my next cooldowns, and that's what let me win that. Again, this matchup is so incredibly hard. You have to really get a good read on when she wants to Q3, and then try and buffer your E. That biggest amount of info I can give you. Ow, bro. I'm gonna try and W downwards to angle my next spell really well. I don't know if I can leave here. Okay. I don't know where that guy came from. As long as my boy lives, we're doing pretty good. I'm soaking a lot of pressure this game. Like it's all being sent topside here. I will be using my TP this time. I'm just, you know, I'm not trying to fall too far behind in experience here. And I'm not even behind, but I don't want to fall behind. I'm definitely going to send this wave here. Instead of just sitting here holding the freeze, I think he wants to recall. So I'm just going to act like I'm pushing, see if he'll stay. Once he stays, we can... How much recall? So if we confirm the recall, right, we're happy. Right now it looks like he really, really bad wants it. Ooh, is that a kill? Nice, really good. It's huge. They kill Riven, and I was going to kill Hui, so. That's good. Riven's dead, so likely no one's here defending this. We could send it through. Looking like a pretty sufficient top diff right now. I did get the fear bubble, but my Alistar being locked here, basically just GG. Riven averaged 10 death. Match history is this bannable. It actually played very well against me. I mean, like, he legitimately just... Some small things didn't add up, but I think he actually played pretty decent. But this is where the game has kind of gotten too far for them. Keeping... I don't know if ult's that good, but I don't think I have much better options right now. Because I'm just the one sitting here standing at the turret. Just trying to get us this feat point. So, I mean, I'm going to punish them, though. If they're going to let me take a turret, I'm going to take it. Because then I can just swap bot real quick and do the same thing again. Again, I like to just stack the wave like this. Even if I die here, it's like we're in such a good spot. We try to buffer E. We're playing for the boy. Somehow they know. Let him go for that. She will likely go for me. We can definitely just lock in some damage here. If not kill. I don't think he needed to flash. I'd go at W2, but safe than sorry. Fine with that. Good. Huge. I'm actually going to take a little bit deeper recall. Get a ward in their jungle too. This information goes a long way. Well, we luckily do get a game where we can go BorK-Titanic. Pretty slept on combo here. A lot of junglers still like this one. Top laners haven't really experimented with it too much. Again, it's really good for killing squishies. So if you like BorK for 1v1 power, that's good. Titanic just gives you more squishy power. So it's like, you know, this is one of the times where this BorK isn't a tank killing item, it's a 1v1 item. And then Titanic is a squish killer item because our team is squishy. Likely this build just has every single thing that we need now. Excuse me, bro. My W didn't aggro. What do you want me to do? Yeah, I mean, in this spot, you could play to freeze. I'm going to play to push just so I can try and ult to that fight down here. If there was no fight, I would just hold the freeze for a little bit and try and force their hand a little bit. This cannon real quick before I try and make it down. We actually aren't set up to dive there, so I don't want to shoot. Lee Sin's likely going to kick them out of turret. That fight's actually pretty much... If he tries to Q3 me, I'm just going to buffer ult. I'm going to shoot my art into his Q3 no matter what, because that's an animation that he can't cancel outside of flashing. So we got a splash. Q3s, I'll try. Use my E there just to get those minions without risking the AoE of W hitting him under turret. Again, Riven can just kill you. Like this. Oh my god. Taking ult. My god, these guys are running amok. God, no. Alright, Katarina's too low. Yeah, that happens. They were there a lot faster than I thought after I saw him bot lane. What am I not going to push? Come on. Get out of here. I have ult, or rather, when I spawn, I have TP, so I can either go top lane or dragon. I think it's very important to stack neutrals here, so I would likely, in this situation, I would likely check this ward, see how long, right? So you know that you can be here for this dragon on that ward, which is good. If they sweep that ward, you'd have to go to Pixel Bush, so that's fine. I'm going to just walk top this time, and then TP down if I need to. I don't want to go to the neutral here, and then TP back top, because, you know, I'd rather have the pressure, because I'm already top, then I can just stay. Like, my team burst wins this fight, good. Plus this guy's here, and I hard win this fight. If the roses will bait him, I'll stay here to block vision. He'll see these two and then likely step up. Nothing. He could be roaming, so let's respect that. Kill this wave really fast to prep our TP. We don't want to give him any pushing power. You actually see him coming back, so if I were to TP right now, we'd win the fight. Don't really feel like I need to. I'm gonna check this bush, and I'm gonna TP through. Yep, so he's there. Put the ult right in the space that they will walk. Big least hit. Basically a full one shot. I'm gonna immediately hop the wall and then okay. Try not to get myself hurted. Now this is definitely warded, right? Because we warded outside the bush. They step up, I can definitely play. Riven is missing from topside. She could be walking here. Owlstar is in a good spot. I'm gonna buffer E away because I cannot risk a bad angle. If I angle towards the wall and greed the angle, then more of the space actually misses. They have way TP. Really surprising that they're able to get this one from us, but another reason to stay locked in a game like this. Yeah, I guess, I mean, the biggest problem there is we overchased, right? Like, once my ult hits and we kill Hui, that's probably fine, but losing Katarina definitely that up a little bit. That's okay, we can play this. Can't tell what's going on with this Riven. She like starts trolling and then she locks in. So I think it's just his playstyle. Our top wave is pushing, but they do catch it and farm it. So we can try and look to kill the person that catches that wave. So I'm not going to walk through the lane. I'm gonna take the here, try and send it straight through. Their team will be looking for me too here in a second. So quick, good. Use Tappy there to slow him down. Nice. And looking for that pick gets you your item and almost your item and the Rift Herald. $75 gold. That ain't. I'm gonna pull this wave just so the odds of Hwei stealing it are lower, but never zero. And good. BorK-Titanic. Now you'll see this is where I finally power spike, so I'm going to head bot here. And I'm going to start trying to farm whoever decides they want to take this 1v1 against me. Set it up. We're doing good. Now, to be honest, this is a pretty skirmish-based build, so if you want to buy into that, that's more of like the split push thing. You could throw in a Hull Breaker if you think that you just want more turret pushing, but more times than not, I would like a Sundered Sky here. Guy at 149. He's almost 10 a minute, so he's very strong. No deaths, of course. I'm on a pretty sick build here. Kind of just let this wave fan out a little bit. Let's see what they're willing to do. I'm straight up willing to walk. Alright, there's one. Yeah, let's send it through. I think I'm just going to play to one-tap this Bully Bear, I think. I gotta kill. Just need a little bit of juice here. Couldn't get any juice. I think we do win the fight, but... I think my ult was good, but when he sends me over the wall, it's going to suck. We did get 5 summoners? 6? So yeah, we're doing pretty good. We definitely get high value. This is one of those Briar games that like you just can't have a good KDA. You know, just adds up that you and your team don't just immediately trade you out, and feel like this happens. You can try and like be a little bit more disciplined and not immediately take every ultimate, but more times than not, when my team is doing good, I'm fine with kind of trading with them like this. Actually, me bot. Try and throw my team some easy to understand things. So should start soon because of this. If she wants to wait for an item, that's not going to kill us. We're fine. This brother steps up though. Edge. So he's recalling for sure, and he's going to start walking there. So I'm immediately going to apply the pressure on bot side here. Make someone feel like they have to walk. I'm going to try and slow down how much I'm saying, because I think I could have killed that Bully Bear, but I overspoke it. I think it's taking away from my gameplay just ever so slightly. Up for the turret death. We are pulling 2. Auto Q auto. Got a turret bite there. Again, just spam right click and W1, W2 as fast as you can. Turret bite action. This is looking pretty worth for us. I got a tier 2 and a tier 3, and they haven't even gotten the Otacon yet. Don't really like the idea of that. I can play this. Let's TP. Let's make sure we can try and send this. And I don't hate this. This actually looks pretty winnable. Maybe we can't get the Otacon because it's a bit low, but we can definitely win the fight. Huge damage onto that guy. My ult's gonna fall off, so I'm gonna use my E in case they want to try and counter trade. Again, I don't think taking inhib there is correct, so do it. Try and get this mid prio working. Good. Again, you don't really want to take that inhib until you can like pressure Baron off of it, right? Too early of an inhib just funnels gold to the smolder. That is not where you want to be. Them getting Otacon does suck. Their team is doing like pretty well in neutrals. They are finding the pick on Alistar and then turning that into something, so definitely working for him, but I'm getting pretty strong here. So is Riven, though. Riven's actually pretty strong. I'm definitely going to lock in a Sundered Sky here. I think the value is really good, because you're seeing I'm like almost one-tapping people, but this allows me to go a little bit further with it. I think my boy is dead. He might live if he hops to me. Dodge this. Huge. I think I do want to swap to top side here. Actually, it's better for me to be bot so that I can TP to Baron if need be. So like me being bot side is definitely good. But being top side gives you the better of the two lanes because you get the one with the turret. But now it's getting good to take that inhib, and if I somehow do, because it will confirm Baron, right? Inhibs are down for 5 minutes, with this being a 2. You can justifiably utilize that 3 minutes with some room for error. I'm definitely way stronger than my KDA shows. We'll see if we can turn that into kills here soon. Neutrals are all that matter, but you know, getting some kills definitely helps you get some items. He might be really looking this, I'm not gonna lie. This could be very real. We can take him with us. Oh no. Damn, we actually do one-shot him there, but my Titanic wasn't up. I used it on the wave. Yeah, that was just a bad timer for me. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect him to do that. But like, really, my team didn't have much to trade during that time. I just didn't expect it. All right, that's my one mistake. I will hold that one. Get that ward again. I think I do get plated steel caps this game with 3 AD. It does suck when Lulu Hui get me with spells, but if I can dodge them, I can do really good. I do think I'm like un-one-shottable with these boots. Or I want to be. Briar split player. Yeah, Riven no Ignite definitely means that I go crazy in this next 1v1. He is actually topside. Can't TP to the ward. Don't have it just yet. But we can start getting some pressure though. This actually so pushed us, right? We have more minions than they do. So this is going to push. So I'm free to leave the moment I get this wave, right? This wave's at tier 2, so you know theirs is close to that. We should reset this look. Enemy team could be 5 there. You do have to wait 10 seconds for me. I'm not going to show on their side so early yet because you don't want to walk into death, so I'm going to do that. Now that we know where they are, we can start stepping up. Let's check and see if they're giving Baron to kill me here. So look, Volibear was actually on Wolves. Maybe not giving Baron, but he was definitely open to it. There's the damage that we're talking about. You can look for a Titanic kill through volley. Nice, we get Baron. Wow, what is going on here, actually? Okay, guys, like, I get that it's like 1 a.m., but what is going on in my head that I'm like, yeah, we're on Baron, and then we're not? What is going on? All right, I need to lock, and I need to lock quickly. We do get Baron for that play. I definitely didn't have to, like, go so far. Maybe trying to cook up the inhib, but I don't think I get the inhib once Volibear doesn't go there. But yeah, what are we cooking here, guys? What are we doing? Molder OP now. Yeah, it's so much. We should have been hitting Baron. Boy. That's okay. Big team fight at Dragon win. Just gonna TP, confirm the turret, and start getting bot pressure here. If I could find Riven, that could be good, but I think it didn't back. We get free drag. Nah, man, don't count your chickens before they cock, brother. Don't want to make that mistake. They're gonna turn on me. I'm gonna try and do buffer W2E when I can. Much damage as we can. We did get a good hit. This turret's still here though. Definitely not that good. Diving Smolder is like a very scary place to be for sure. I'm gonna try it though. Can't hurt. With how close we are to ending this game, I think we should. I think we end here. Yeah, there you go. You got Titanic BorK. Go over here, hit a W2 into E. And this turret is cranking me. No, you silly dingus! Good try. What is he doing now? Why did he just kill me? Once it's already targeted onto you, man. We can't stop it. Good try, GG. Yeah, I mean, right there, dude, you definitely see BorK-Titanic combo in top lane. Like the end result that I got was so BS. Sometimes it was so close, man. We were like one Titanic away, one auto away. Obviously, you'll just manage your cooldowns a little better. Or people will try you a little more, and then you'll dub up. But, yeah, man, it's pretty sick. And again, BorK is good. Hey, my top lane account. Top lane account got masters. Now I can say I'm a master tier top and mid laner and challenger jungler. Would you look at that? Again, the last time I did like a hard grind on top lane, I got to the D2 and then I just kind of got bored of it. And now I've been like kind of slow playing the lane Briar, and obviously coming to it with a fresh eye is definitely good. Yeah, man. I mean, there you go. There's your BorK openers for you for top lane. Again, just trying to do my part. Solid damage. Obviously we tore up lane. We took most damage with no tank items. Sick. Not perfect gameplay, but there's definitely a lot there. So thank you for watching. Have a good one. Peace.